Hi everybody, Babbie here and my sister Brenda.
Hello everyone.
And today we have a very interesting video about what is really happening out there. And as we say in the beginning of our videos, if you do not resonate with our information, that's okay. You can go and listen to other people, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions. But we will always be here. We will always bring you all the information that we have done research and we have received the downloads for it. So this one is going to be probably a doozy for a lot of people. And but stay with us because it's going to be very interesting. So we are coming up with this video today because a couple of videos back, and I will try to find the video so that you guys can listen to it when I put it in the description. It's gonna probably take me a little while, so by the time I post this video it might not be there, but you guys can actually come back and look at the description. And today we have Luna here with us. So this is very interesting because a couple of months, probably last year, we made a video about our dreams and what we were dreaming about and all of the things that were happening, and is happening now. So we said in our video back then that
It was like a year ago.
probably, maybe, we were having dreams about chaos and the military coming out. Especially my sister, she has been having dreams with the military coming out. And on the video we did say that there were maybe the alliance or the ships, I can't remember exactly, but I have to go back and look for the video and put it for you guys to watch. So everything that is happening right now, we had the dream many months, probably a year ago. And we did say that we saw the military. There was a lot of people running. There was a lot of people. It was all chaos. And I remember in one of the dreams, we both were on the same dream together. And we remember that.
Yeah.
So, and then my sister recently had a dream about the military coming out, and sure enough, the next day, that's when all started. That was like what?
Last week.
Last week, right?
Yeah, they were basically telling me that they're being out, but they were basically letting me know that they were going to let a lot of people to know that they were basically coming out.
So, very interesting because obviously, like we said in the past, other videos, we can see the future and we can see the past, we remember, and now it is happening and many people are seeing it. Now, another video that we had was when we talked about the timelines coming together. So some people actually are going to places and saying, oh no, this is not happening, there is nothing happening over here. Well, maybe it's not happening for them because this is all about the pineal gland. When you have your pineal gland calcified, you cannot see the other realm. And what is happening right now is that realm, which is a 4D, it's getting or like what they say, the veil is thinning.
Mhm.
That's exactly what it is. We have been able to see all of this since we were basically born. And we could see the other realm. We can see everything that is happening around people, and people don't believe us.
Yeah, what the people are seeing right now, we
Mhm.
were seeing this, and many of other people, many of us,
Yeah.
in other dimensions.
Yes.
And now the war is coming,
To the surface. Yeah.
and everybody will see it.
Yep. Everyone is going to see it. So, what we were talking about the 4D that my sister and I and many other people can see, like right now, you know, somewhere around here, we can see people, right?
Mhm.
For the people that cannot see because the pineal gland is calcified, the phones are showing the people what we can see. And eventually, all of it is going to be completely in the open for everyone to see. You, whether you have your pineal gland calcified or your pineal gland is open,
Yeah.
everyone will see it.
Yeah, remember the timelines are coming together,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody will see everything that is happening,
Yes.
and that has been happening for, you know, a long time in
Mhm.
other dimensions.
Yes. So, like my sister said before, we have been able to dream. And every dream that we have been underground, we have been above, we have been, you know, up in, you know, motherships. It is real. Now, we have something very interesting about the apparent sandstorms that came from Africa, right?
Egypt, basically.
So my sister is gonna say,
Yeah, well, the thing is that many people think, like I said, and we said this before, we
Yes.
have to be careful with who we are listening.
Mhm.
Those, basically what was that you said, the Arabs?
The sandstorms.
The sand, yeah, the sand. I'm sorry, I'm in La La
We
Land
have
today.
a
I'm
lot
trying,
of
I'm
information
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
a
like
lot.
cramp it into a small video.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
sand is basically, it's not sand. What is happening is that the alliance is basically spraying. How can I say this?
Information or powdered gold.
They call it gold, but it's
Yeah.
for humanity, so that way they can wake up and
Yes.
see what is going on.
Yes.
A lot of people still think that we are being sprayed with chemtrails,
Mm-mm.
and
No.
it's not true. They are cleaning. We said this so many times. They are
Mhm.
cleaning
Mhm.
the atmosphere, so that way people can wake up.
Yes.
So that way, that's why a lot of people are seeing what we are seeing. That's why we are in the timeline right now that we
Mhm.
are.
Yes. Yes. So when people say, "Oh my God, they're spraying chemtrails and we're
Mhm.
getting sick,"
No.
in the past that was true. Now it's because of the toxins that a lot of people accumulated in the body, that powdered gold basically is cleaning all
like
of
a
that
detox.
toxins out.
It's
Yep.
a natural detox.
It's a natural detox.
And you don't have to. I mean, you have to eat better,
Of course.
so that way it helps.
Yes.
But basically, that's what they're doing. They
Yes.
are cleaning our system. They are cleaning the atmosphere, so
Mhm.
that way everybody can see
Yes.
what is happening.
Yes, because obviously, with the natural detoxification of the body, if you continue eating, the way that people used to eat before, you're just not doing anything, you're making it worse. So that's why, Many people are coming out now saying that eating fruits and veggies is the best food that you can eat right now, because the body is getting rid of all the toxins that we were eating before from, foods that were processed, foods that are actually not food, that are other sentient beings, and you're not supposed to be eating that DNA. That's not even food. So all of that, and it's kind of like a revolution inside your body. So your body is just getting rid of all of those toxins because the atmosphere is being cleansed, and the body is purging. That's why many people believe that they are sick, but they're not sick. So that's one of the things. And then the other thing that we wanted to talk about is there's a reason why this is a spiritual war.
Yeah, we have to say that when we say war, it's not with another countries. It's basically the spiritual war that is coming to the surface.
Yes.
This that we're seeing, it was happening underground.
Yes.
Tunnels. Now the thing is,
yeah,
that what you are seeing, and everybody have the eyes on California.
Yes.
Why they have the eyes on California? We said this before.
Yes.
It's still cabal. I call them the roaches. And if I'm not wrong, I was doing my research, I heard that they still a clone factory under California, which is Dulce Bay.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And whatever is left from the cabal, they are basically letting these clones out of that basically base. And because it's in California, that's why everybody have the eyes on California. But from California, they are going to different
cities and states.
Exactly. So this is not what people think. People are thinking that they are illegal. When they said illegal, you have to understand that they are talking about the reptilians or clones.
Yes.
They're not talking about human. They're not talking about people from other countries.
Yes.
This military and the alliance, they know who is who.
Yes. They already know who
when
is.
they said immigrants or aliens,
they're not talking about
they're not
the
talking
people.
about the people.
No. And AI is, putting out there confusing. That's the spiritual war.
Yeah.
We said it in another video that we are fighting with AI. AI is confusing people out there, so everybody's confused.
Yeah.
Everybody's confused, everybody's mad.
Yeah. And I see people, probably normal people, that they don't know what's going on.
And then they get
and
into
they are getting in this mess, because I call it a mess, without knowing that they are probably defending a clone.
Something that they have never seen before. Yes. And, it's all misinformation out there. And like we said before, we are not going to, hide any information. We're being bold right now.
We have to.
And our mission is to let people know the truth. The truth. We do not want people to be misinformed. We want people to know the truth. So, this is this spiritual war out there. It's not with bullets. This is it. This is the spiritual war.
Everything at the same time.
Yes, everything at the same time.
Most of the things, I'm sorry.
No, that's
most
fine.
of the things has already happened, but what we're seeing in the different states, those are clones.
Yes.
Okay? The majority are clones.
Yes.
And this, whatever is left, like I said, from the cabal, they want us to be fighting
Yes.
with these clones. That's
Yes.
why when you hear the few drops or other people talking, they want us to stay away.
Yes. And one more thing. This, what is happening right now, is the same thing that happened back when 9/11 happened. So we were supposed to receive our, the
Nasara.
quantum money Nesara, and they created 9/11, and that was chaos. And everybody has been struggling since then. Now, same thing. We are ready. Humanity is ready to receive what these demons stole from everyone.
Yeah.
And they are bringing all of this chaos because they don't want humanity to ascend.
Yeah, they don't want us to ascend. They don't want us to have our
What belongs to
what
us.
belongs. I don't want to say money because in the 5D,
It's not money.
It's not money.
It's
Money
energy.
is just exactly.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna be exchange of energy. But this time, when she said 9/11, the cabal was still in
Power.
control. But now the alliance, I'm sorry, is in control. And that parade that we saw yesterday, that people think that it was the commander-in-chief, it was his birthday. But the parade, I was basically, or we were, the downloads.
Yes.
The parade that we saw yesterday is basically the commander-in-chief letting whatever is left from the cabal
Yes.
that we are at war, but
Yes.
it's a spiritual war.
Yes.
So that way a lot of people, the entire planet can see that we are at war against these demons.
The demons, not the
That
people.
was basically, exactly. He was basically, we're being in martial law for,
Since 2020.
for years.
Yeah.
But yesterday, basically, he said publicly, like, gringo.
To the deep state cabal, demons,
Yeah, the
all
green-
those people.
Yeah, the green light.
Mhm.
So go.
Yes.
Basically, that's what I think I heard.
Yes.
We are basically at war, but publicly.
Yes. So it's very interesting because people are still not getting it, and we understand and we understand. Not many people, because it's all confusing. But you have to just put it this way. We are fighting with things that people can't see.
Mm-hmm.
People cannot see. Why? Because we were hypnotized with the 440 hertz music.
Mm-hmm.
We have been poisoned in our foods, water, air. We have been, deterred from the truth. And these demons didn't want us, and I don't mean us alone, all of humanity to have the power that we have inside. That's why our DNA is basically upgrading.
Yeah, the problem is that this is a bloodline war, but we are in the middle because we are creation of God.
Or goddess.
God and goddess, mother goddess, father God.
Yes.
So that's the problem.
Mhm.
On top of this, reptilians or demonic entities infiltrated here on our planet. They also infiltrated in the government. They basically took from us our food,
Yes.
which I'm talking about organic food that they were hiding in underground
Mhm.
tunnels.
Yes.
They took our money, which is the gold.
Our energy.
Yeah.
Because
They
they
took
created
everything.
the money, which is the paper money.
Well, that's something else. The gold, it was hidden. It was
Yes,
hidden.
yes.
Our gold, it was hidden.
Yeah.
So yeah, they took everything. These demons were living in places that we,
Are
the
supposed
people,
to be living.
are supposed to be living.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So you see, all of this information we have been trying to, you know, bring to you. And when we say all of this, one very interesting movie that you guys could watch to understand or understand what's happening, They Live, right?
Oh yeah.
With the
You
glasses.
know how many times I watched that movie? So like 100 times, and
Yes.
I don't get tired. I keep, because every time I
Yes.
see something, I see the movie, I see something new.
Yes. So the pineal gland will be like your glasses. When you put your glasses, your pineal gland is open. You can see everything that you cannot see when your pineal gland is calcified.
Either another movie, the 13 Ghosts.
13 ghosts. Absolutely. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, that was.
You see, those
scary.
are things that we have been able to see since we were little. We can see people, they change in front of us, and we're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Now we understand and
And
understand
a lot
why.
of people will see it.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Yes.
see it.
Yes. People will see it.
This is the 4D.
When they say
Yeah.
the eyes are the window to the soul,
Mhm.
look in the eyes and you will see when the eyes change, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm. So we wanted to come tonight and give you all this information in this little video because, you know, it's a lot of information. That's why we are in constant research, in constant learning. We are observing, not absorbing. And, you know, we wanted to mention this so that people can actually have something to, you know, kind of grasp and rely on so that they're not kind of confused, because there's a lot of confusion out there.
Yeah, I know with the solar flares, they're
Yes.
getting stronger and
Yes.
stronger, and constantly, we're having a lot almost every day.
Yes.
We are receiving, and I'm talking about everybody supposed to be receiving downloads.
Yes.
So we don't have to do that much research. We
Mhm.
always look for information,
Yes.
but I mean, it's in our faces.
Yes. It is
Everything,
in front of us.
everything is here. We are in the middle of the storm. Like, we are at the storm right now. Like,
Yes.
everything is. I think this is. We're close. We're close.
Yep.
For the. I don't want to say dates because we don't know. No one knows.
No one knows the dates.
Yes, it will
But-
come.
Mhm.
But I have the feeling that we're close.
We have the feeling that it's gonna be very, very soon. So, you know, always remember, light is information. We are receiving light codes right now. Today, the Schumann resonance was at 70.
Mhm.
That means that all the lights that are coming in, plus all the solar flares, are actually helping our body to remember and to see. So if you can't see yet, it's because you haven't done inner work, you haven't done any changes. You need to start doing the changes now. So, you know, just start working, do something, meditation, grounding. Grounding is so important.
And also, what we're doing, you can balance your chakras.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing that, and it helps
It's
a lot.
what yoga, Shakti yoga.
Shakti yoga. I've been doing Shakti yoga.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. We are doing Shakti yoga.
And yeah.
And balancing and opening the chakras. So, you know, I think you guys are gonna start getting, you know, used to doing all the changes. So, I guess we're gonna leave it here, no? Or
Yeah.
do you want to say something else?
No, for
Okay.
now, that's
Okay, so we're gonna leave it here. We will come back again, you know, when we do more research. Always remember, guys, that our online store, angelwarriors1113.com, is live, and we have a lot of beautiful things in there. So you can become an angel warrior when you receive all this light, which is information. So with that said, we are going to leave it here tonight. We hope that you like the video. If you have any questions, we always try to, answer the questions. So leave them down below, and, we'll try to give you the answer as much accurate as possible. So with that said, we hope that you subscribe to the channel and have a beautiful, beautiful night and abundance to all.
Love for life.